dear students. So good afternoon to each and everyone. So today we will solve the question paper, whatever the question paper you appeared in online assessment 3, that portion we'll discuss today. And let me check out how many students have written the correct answer. So I hope that editing error, the passes you can see this was the passes, and let me check out how many students have written correct answer for it. Okay, so in correct and correct option you can see here. So who can tell me the first one? According to Britain's Sunday Times, medical error are the third more frequent cause of death in the world after cancer of heart disease. Surgery have written R into his. Sandhya Chandani have written error into error. Sinu Siddhika have written R into his. Jitan Kundu R into his. So let me check out who is correct. Those you have just seen the verb, and as per the verb we have replaced the subject, error into errors, So I hope that it should be medical error. There is no change. So medical error is clear. So it should be is. This is your subject, so no need to rectify this one. So we are talking medical error, not medical errors. So we have to replace the helping verb, and accordingly we have to place the singular verb, is as per our subject. Medical error, it denotes singular, so it should be is. Because we are talking about medical error here, not medical errors. Okay. So according to Britain's Sunday Times, medical error is the third more frequent cause of death. Option B. Who can answer option number B? What you have written in option number B in your examination? The paper is yet to be checked. I have not yet started your paper. So today might be today or tomorrow I can okay, Sandhya Chandani, you have written more into most. Shubham, what have you written in question number 2? And let me check out, Shubham, whether you can get full mark or not. Jitan, you have written cause into causes, more frequent causes of death is the third. Many students have written most. Let me check out whether you are correct or wrong, all of you. It should be most. Yes, correct. It should be most. Those who have selected most, they will be given mark. So we'll go with the superlative form, because we have the article before this, okay. The third most frequent cause of death in the world after cancer of heart disease. Number C option, what have you written? Option C, what have you written? The world after cancer of heart disease. Of into end. No, Shubham, no. Error will become only, it will be singular form, and don't think we are just simply talking about medical error, not medical errors, It denotes singular number, medical error, so we have to rectify the verb here. So subject is okay, and yes, after cancer and heart disease, yes, very good. So all preposition to be replaced, and we have to select, and the number of death in hospitals is due to medical's negligence. The number of death in hospitals is due to medical negligence. Subha, we have written death into deaths. Let me check out whether you are correct or wrong. Yes, it should be deaths, the number of deaths, and the number of deaths, the number, it denotes singular number, so your verb, it has taken singular form is the number, it denotes singular number, okay? The number of death. So death will replace it, deaths. Clear? Death will be deaths. Omission 1 will check out who have written correct answer. There are several reasons for headache. There are several reasons for headache. Physical, emotional and mental factors, anxiety and tension are few. Where is the missing one in column number A? You check out from physical up to R few. From see the highlighted portion, only one. Surgery have written RAQ. Yes. Let me check out surgery. Ayat Tamasi have written RAQ. Subham also asked from you. Subham, what are you writing? Those who have written RAQ, they are correct. Physical, emotional and mental factors, anxiety and tensions are a few. After R we can put slash and the option will write A, are a few. So physical, emotional and mental factors and anxiety and tensions are a few. Sometimes headache can a signal of underlying disease. Option number B. Sometimes headache can a signal of underlying disease. Jiten, you have written can be. Sarvari Roti also you have written can be. Let me check out whether you are correct or wrong. Arya Tapas, you have written also can be. Shubham can be. Yes, very good. It should be headache can be. Yes. So after can we can put slash, and in the middle order I can write B option, B verb. So headache can be a signal of underlying disease. More than medicine, it is yoga suits the need. Option number D. Sorry, option number C, where is the mistake? Sometimes headache can be a signal of underlying disease. Okay, Subham, we have written of an underlining before vowel sound. We have placed an article. Let me check out. It should be first one, option number C, it should be N, of an underlining disease, because you vowel sound you can notice, so an article will be placed, of an underlying disease. More than medicine, it is yoga. Yoga suits the need. Yes, after yoga, those you have placed the demonstrative pronoun that, they are correct. It is yoga that suits the need. Clear? So you check out, accordingly if you have written, then you will be given marks, and you can also see your mistakes also, whatever you have committed, because recently you have appeared the examination. So I hope that you might well remember what you have written. Question number 5. That is jumbled up question. So let me check out, how many students have written it very well also. Already we have discussed, I hope that in one of the videos, already we have discussed it. In one of the sessions, I think. Respect said that demanded it, but is given that is not. Option number A. Shubham, yes, it is said that respect is not demanded but given. Okay. Very good. Shubham, you have written correct answer. The answer should be, it is said that respect is not given, sorry, not demanded, but given. That is your answer. It is said that respect is not demanded but given. Second one, if something, then in return for should be it is so it. Sandhya Mulchandani, which option you are talking, there, where is there? One that. Okay, two time it is there. So Shubham, you have left out something. So I also forgot to notice it. The answer, first one answer should be, respect. It is said that, respect is not demanded but that is given. Clear? So that answer will be correct. Sandhya, you understood? The first one, it is said that respect is not given but that is, sorry, not demanded but that is given. That is should be correct answer. It is said that respect is not demanded but that is given. Shubham Dali, again more one that and is also it is there. Clear? So I hope that the first one it is over, Second one, if something, then in return for should be it is so it. Second one, what you have written, if it is so, something should be written for. Jitan, you have written, if it is so, then it should be written. Okay, if it is so, then it should be written for something. Yes, Siddhika Hanumanti have written and Sabari, if it is so, then it should be written. Okay, very good, correct. If it is so, then it should be written for something, that should be a correct answer. If it is so, then it should be written for something. Number 6, self-respect come out of something has our self, that and is that. Okay, Arya Tapasi, you have written something that has come out of ourself, and that is self-respect. Something that has come out of ourself. Something that has come out of ourselves, and that is self-respect. Okay, let me check out whether all the options are correct or wrong. Siddhika Hanumante, what did you get? Self-respect is that which comes out by oneself. Who can tell me? Divyanka, you have written something that has come out of ourselves, and that is self-respect. Okay, so self-respect is something that has come out of ourself. Where are you living then? And there is another option, and also is there. Sandhya, what have you written in option number C? Have you written like self-respect is something that has come out of ourselves, and like Shubham your laptop, and because and option also is there, you see, check out here you can see and. Sharbari, you might be correct. Something that has come out of ourself, and that is your self-respect. That can be your answer. Yes, Jitan, it should be correct. Something that has come out of ourself, and that is called self-respect. That can be your answer. No, Sandhya, no. Self-respect is something that has come out of ourselves, and that no, it not giving any meaning. Option number D, Jitan, you are correct. The correct answer should be something that has come out of ourselves, and that is called something that has come out of ourselves, and that is called self-respect. Option number D is a self-respect, which to remember helps us who and what we kind of ritual are. Very good, Riddhi, you have written correctly. Yes, self-respect, it's a kind of ritual that helps or which helps us to remember who and what we are. Correct, it should be correct. Self-respect is a kind of ritual which helps us to remember who and what we are. That should be your answer. So accordingly we have written, that should be correct, So Sandhya Mulchandani, you somewhere you wrote that, where regarding that and which question you were asking in jumble up question that, sir, 2 times then that it is given something, where it is, Sandhya? Yes, Sandhya, you are correct. Self-respect is a kind of ritual which helps us to remember who and what we are. So I hope that section D portion you have done very, very well. Like the Macavity, his mystic is called the hidden foe, for he is a master criminal who can defy the law. He is the battlement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad, despair. For when they reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. So what is Macavity called? Macavity called, you have written mystery cat. Okay, option A will be correct. Mystery cat. Then what does he do? He defies the law, he catches the thieves, he is a private detective, he sleeps on the streets, he defies the law. Who have written, they will be given marks. Defies the law, again second also option number A will come. The word bafflement means it should be option number C, okay, and by mistake it is given and this option already it is given, so we'll replace it. Okay, the word bafflement means puzzled. Though you have written puzzled answer, they will be given marks. Puzzled, it should be puzzled. Bafflement means puzzled, confusion. Why is the Scotland Yard baffled? Because the Scotland Yard, the team is not able to detect Macavity. Option number 3, option number A will be correct, and number 4 you have to write your answer in your own way, because Macavity is so smart, clever that the Scotland Yard is baffled because it's not able to detect Macavity anywhere. So it is up to you how you have written, accordingly you will be given marks, And I hope that all the questions are attempted very well, because you have to answer, any 2 out of 3, one does not do it, climb a peak for the fame alone, So all the options, I hope that you are able to understand it. So one does not do it, climb a peak for fame alone. What does one do it really, you have to write your answer with reference to the story, the summit within. What sign we find in nature which show that the monsoons are about to end? How the cobra lily seeds are turning red, so that part you have to mention also. And what is the meaning of the line, the poetry of earth is never dead, the music it goes on, it never stops, and how the 2 creatures they are, continuing the music of earth, one after the other. That portion you have to write. And reader book, I hope that you all have written well. How did the Love Sinner family live undetected in the king's bed for so many years? Okay, how the peaceful life it had been destroyed, with the arrival of the mosquito. That portion you have to write it. So it is up to you how you have written. So why did the Laos not want the mosquito to get into the king's bed, for so many years. Do you think her fears were justified? So any one you have to select, because options are given here. So I hope that you all have written well. So after checking your paper only, we'll get to know how many students have done very well in examination. So till that time, goodbye, take care, and have a nice day, And tomorrow we'll discuss, something very interesting, from reading might be okay. Some unseen poem will share with you, okay. So unseen passage I have not discussed with you. Tomorrow, if possible, I can discuss also unseen passage, And we'll check out also the MCQ one, how many of you have selected the right option, from the given ones. That part will take care tomorrow, okay. So till that time, goodbye. Thank you very much for attending live class today, okay. Thank you very much. So any query, anything else would you like to ask? I hope that everything is clear. So just I shared with you what you have written, and handwriting, it should be neat and clean, because see, I can deduct your marks also if I do not find any good handwriting. So your paper should be neat and clean, otherwise your marks should be deducted also. So pages tomorrow I will show you related to rainbow, and your options were there. So I hope that you are able to easily identify it. So till that time, goodbye.